So I started with Life Choices in 2014. Never expected to be working for a nonprofit and or in a pro-life nonprofit. Was not something that was on my radar. I did grow up in a Christian home, so I knew that we were very pro-life and valued life, but I had no idea what that actually looked like for me as an adult, as a career. And so as I started with Chelsea, I started as executive assistant, and just really was her right-hand man and just really working with her. And little by little, she kept giving me more responsibility and just really kind of training me up, I guess at that point, saying that I was going to be taken over. And so she did ask me multiple times if I felt that the Lord was leading me to take the executive director position. And I said absolutely not, because instantly I just kept thinking of all the things that I couldn't do. I wasn't good at this thing. I wasn't good at that thing. My gifts were very limited, and there was no way that I could lead a ministry or lead a team to be able to minister in this way. And so it just, fear probably was the biggest factor of just, I can't do this. And then she kept asking me different times, and finally that last time when she had asked me and I said no, it was like I instantly got that pit in my stomach, like, you answered wrong, and it's not gonna just end there. And so literally all weekend, the Lord just kept bringing it back. It was just something I could not get away from. And I remember sitting at my dining room table, and I was like, I have to do this. Like, I can't keep denying that this is what He wants me to do. And I remember my husband came downstairs, and I told him, I said, I feel like God's calling me that I have to take this executive director position. And he said, I knew that. I'm like, I didn't know that. How did you know that? But he just totally was supportive and just saw that God was directing me in that way. And I remember calling Chelsea and telling her, and I remember her just crying, and I was crying because she said at that point she was ready. Just really felt the release that morning from the Lord that it was time. And that was the morning that I said yes. And so just talk about God's timing, that everything just happened at the same time, that He knew that I was going to say yes and knew that it was time for her to step back and take care of her family. And it's been quite a journey. It's been fun. It's been challenging. It's been stretching. There have been times of questioning if this is still where God wants me, just because you feel like it's way beyond what I could do on my own. Had seasons of, just like other directors have said, just treading water, where you just feel like I'm not hearing anything. I don't know what the next step is. And that's hard as a director, because people are asking you all the time, what's next? And at times I don't know. But it's really just leaning into God and just saying, okay, it's in His timing that He's going to reveal that next step. And I've seen it just from my time here of, the maternity home and the Greensburg Clinic, and just His timing and how His timing is perfect.